Thank you, Chair. Sorry about that. Speaker, we cannot speak about the ongoing damage to public railway infrastructure and understand it fully if we do not speak honestly about the economy of South Africa, its neo-colonial nature, and the people it continues to exploit. More than 160 years ago, a Cape Town railway and dock company was formed, and the company was set up to receive ships of racist settlers and repair them, trade of agricultural products, and exploit the development of South African natural resources. This was the main reason the company was created, to support the exploitation of South Africa's natural resources for the benefit of colonizers and imperialist forces. This has become a permanent feature of South Africa's railway system. As a colony, like all colonies across the world, South Africa's economy was positioned as a supplier of raw materials, mainly mineral resources and import finished goods. That is why for more than 160 years, South Africa's transport and logistics infrastructure is designed in such a way that anchors the exploitation of natural and mineral resources by way of ocean and not through any regional and continental integration by road, air, and rail. We do not have regional integration to trade with Namibia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Tanzania, and the DRC in an affordable, efficient, and sustainable way. Instead, we transport manganese from Northern Cape to Durban. We transport coal from Emalahleni to Richards Bay on the coal link line. This includes coal from Mahlabathini and Somkele in Zululand and is exported as raw materials. We transport more than 1.9 million tons of coal on rail every year towards the ocean compared to 300,000 tons of road. All strategic railway from South Africa's inland mines and natural resources lead to the ocean. We are still trapped in the colonial division of labor in which we supply commodities to United Kingdom, United States, and Europe. Even the inconsequential railway system that was eventually built to serve the poor and the working class, it takes workers from their overpopulated townships and informal settlements to white-owned industries, of offices and mines. None of these was meant to improve workers' standards of living. The railway in South Africa is a key component of exploitation. Many of the railway system meant to serve the working class has deteriorated so much that whatever is left in a railway system, only in name. Workers are often stranded because trains are late, trains are not running, trains are not serviced. Trains are overpopulated and no one seems to care. Not the ruling party, not PRASA, and certainly not the government. There are not enough railway networks. That is why we have too many traffic on our roads, increasing fatalities. The trains have become so unreliable, so much that workers have to leave home 4 hours before they are supposed to be at work, and they are home just in time to bath and go back to the trenches. In fact, many of our people spend too much money on transport because they rely on minibus taxis to go to work, as the railway system has completely collapsed. The only way to change the situation is to build state and government internal capacity. Internal state capacity to build and maintain railway infrastructure without relying on tenders. We must expand the railway system, buy new trains, and insist in locally built trains to build industry around transportation and logistic economy and create sustainable jobs. We must invest in affordable speed trains along Moloto Road, between the Tshwane and Kangala region in Mpumalanga, between Soweto and Johannesburg, between Musina and Johannesburg, between Johannesburg and Cape Town, and most importantly, between Durban and Johannesburg, to transport people and goods that come from harbour. We must increase the number of carriages on public transport railways so that trains are transport of choice for many of our people. We must build railway infrastructure in and around ESCOM power plants and coal mines to facilitate easy access to the coal market. We must build trains that provide means of travel for students in institutions of higher learning. We must ensure that major institutions of higher learning are connected to a railway. We must build a new railway system that supports industrialization. This should also include complete digitization of South Africa's railway network to improve efficiency in management and maintenance. But it is more important and urgent to rebuild a railway network as part of rebuilding the economy, a process that needs land. That is why we call for expropriation of land without compensation. We must need land to rebuild the economy. We need land to rebuild the network railway system, and we need land to build industries where workers will travel a short distance in reliable and safe trains from their homes. I thank you.